wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Oh, well now, I must say it thrills my soul to no end to see all of you gathered around here today to hear some songs and speeches from our nation's past.
Civil rights icons like Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King Jr., and more came to life on Tuesday during a presentation at Hyannis Public Library. Actors from the North Carolina-based Bright Star Touring Company used music, poetry, and speeches to embody historic figures during the show about the African-American experience called Let Freedom Ring.
Well, now, I did live the life of a slave for 28 years until I finally made my way to freedom with my daughter. But the pain of leaving the rest of my family and my friends in captivity still lingered. So when I found out that my son, Peter, had been sold to a family in Alabama, I went straight to court and I sued. Now, eventually, I won that case and got my son back. We really want to promote equality and really peace into our younger generation, because they're the ones that are going to be leading us as we all get older.
We knew that we could not meet the violence of our oppressors with equal violence, so instead we marched, carried signs, and sang our way through the movement. Now, it wasn't easy, but by 1963, we were so successful that I was able to head down to Washington to give one of my most famous speeches, I Have a Dream. I really get to focus on Dr. King Jr. And whenever I'm doing that role and I'm like looking out into the audience and I'm delivering one of his speeches or giving one of his ideas, I get to see the level of peace and patience that he had sink into everyone.
I think what I got out of it is that there are lots of people that I still don't know about in 6th grade that were involved in the civil rights movement, and a lot more was going on than just holding signs above your head and screaming and shouting and protest things. And there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
I'm gonna sit at the Woolworth counter. I'm gonna sit at the Woolworth counter one of these days.
Hallelujah!
I'm gonna sit at the Woolworth counter. I'm gonna sit at the Woolworth counter one of these days.
Ooh, Charlene, you remember the second verse? How that other verse used to go? The one about the welcome table, how we would all one day sit at this big, great table without prejudice. And I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these. Hallelujah. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days.